Ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls, my name is Reavyne and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to take 2 of this video because I did it the first time and the file corrupted somehow and I don't know how to fix it, so we're gonna go and do this again. Maybe this can be a actual video and not a Raven's ramble this time, because hopefully I can be a bit more concise in what I'm trying to say. So for those of you who don't know, my old account got locked out away from me. I lost my old account and I can't get back into it, and I'm basically had to buy a brand new Steam, and I had to buy a brand new version of For Honor in order to get into For Honor and be able to play the game again. Now, I've been away from YouTube and from the game for 4 years. So now that I'm back, I'm trying to get back into it, you know, do it all over again. And I've run into something, which is the title of this video, which is a problem that I see in For Honor nowadays. So what we're going to do, we're going to go down here to Heroes. Now, on a brand new account, basically, which is what I have, you only start off with Warden, you start off with Raider, and you start off with Kensei, the original 3. Now, obviously, you have Shigoki, Nabushi, Valkyrie, Warlord, Lordbringer, Conqueror, all that sort of stuff. Now, I've unlocked Peacekeeper, which was 500 steel. I unlocked Orochi, which was 500 steel. Same with Nabushi, who was 500 steel. Now, we have Brother Goki, Valkyrie, Warlord, all of them, they're all 500 steel. Now, the problem here, because that's not a problem, that's fine, right? I've been playing a whole bunch of games. I have 7,347 steel. We've been playing a whole bunch of games, and that's what we've managed to rack up over the last course of the week that I've been playing again. Now, keep in mind, I work a full-time job outside of YouTube, and I don't have time to basically be on this thing every single day, all day, every day. And so do a lot of other people. A lot of other people, they're playing, you know, the game whenever they can, when they get home from work and on their days off and so on and so forth. So they're not on this thing 24/7. Now, if you look at Highlander, Shaman, Centurion, Gladiator, Shinobi, and Aramusha, they're all 10,000 steel, right? Which is a lot of steel in order to unlock one character, right? And then if you look at Varangian Guard, Jormungandr, all the other heroes, Hitokiri and all that, they're 15,000 steel in order to unlock them. So if you look at Jormungandr, Varangian Guard, all these guys, you know, all the mercenary faction heroes, Griffin, all that, they're all 15,000 steel, which is a shitload of steel just to be able to get, just to unlock a single character. Now, I've been doing some testing in the background. So for a duel, you get anywhere from 33 to 43 steel per match, which is fucking pitiful. Right? That is not a lot of steel in order to get per match. And then people say, just play Dominion, that's where the steel is. Well, for Dominion, you get 53 to 63 around that per game of steel, which is nothing, right? That's still nothing. And when you're looking at 15,000 just to get a single hero. And then people say orders, that's where you get your steel from. So with orders, you get anywhere from 100 steel to 500 steel, and they take a little bit of time to complete. And you can complete the 3 of them and so on and so forth. So you can get some, you know, decent amount of steel from orders and stuff like that. But still, for 15,000, it's insanity just to unlock one character with how little steel you get in game from actually playing the game. I'm going to show you how insane it is, right? So keep in mind that For Honor has been out for 8 years, 7, 8 years now, right? The game is been out for a while, and we have a bunch of content in the game at the moment. We have all of these heroes, and for every single one of these heroes, right, you have the customization, you have ornaments, right, that you can buy with steel. You have materials which you can buy with steel. You have outfits which you can buy with steel, right? You have all these outfits which you can buy with steel. You have all of these executions, you have all these emotes, you have all these signatures, you have all these effects. So I went through and I tallied up exactly how much steel it costs to buy all of the heroes. So if you want to buy all of the heroes with steel, it costs 304,500. So over 300,000 steel just to buy all of these heroes. Now keep in mind, you're getting around 33 steel for a duel, and you're getting around 63 for Dominion, and a couple 100 to 500 for orders, right? Most of them ranging from 100 to 200 steel. Now, I know for a fact people are going to say this. I'm going to get this out of the way, and I'm going to say this a few times throughout the video. Not everyone is going to want every single hero, right? I understand that. I don't want anything to do with Kyoshin. It doesn't do anything for me. And yes, I thought Kyoshin was a girl when I did my initial video talking about the heroes and stuff like that. A lot of people corrected me on that. I'm sorry, it's not my fault. He looks like a girl, and it was an honest mistake on my part, my bad. But there are going to be certain heroes, mostly, you know, there's a lot of the Wulin ones, stuff like that, that people aren't going to want to play, and that's perfectly fine. But to unlock a majority of these heroes, even just a couple of them, you're looking at, for 2 heroes, 30,000 steel, and you're getting 33 or 63 a match. That's insanity. You have to play weeks and weeks and weeks just to unlock a hero. And then you got people like me who want to unlock multiple heroes, and it's just, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, I've been playing a bunch of Berserker, I've been playing a bunch of Orochi, and my pirate is over there. It's you know, the pirate that I predicted is just sitting there waiting for me to play it. And I just can't play it. I've been playing my ass off for the last like week trying to get this stuff, and I've only managed to clock up 7,347 steel. And the pirate's 15k. So I'm a while away from being able to play the pirate, and I've been playing a bunch. So 304,500 for all the heroes to unlock them, which is insanity. But it gets worse, right? Because keep in mind that all those things that I talked about before, right? If you go customization, all of the ornaments, materials, outfits, all of the executions, emotes, signatures, effects, and feats as well, right? It's 4,000 to unlock all the feats right away, right? All of that costs steel. But before we jump into that insanity, right, let's go back here and let's go to the store. How much is steel if you want to spend some money and buy, which is what Ubisoft wants you to do. They want you to, you know, they want to make money. They're a business. I understand that. Before people say they want to make business money, they're a business, da 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 da. I fully understand that. Trust me. But let's go to the steel packs. So if you go up here, 150,000 steel is $150. Now that's Australian dollary dues, mate. So you got to pay 150 kangaroo bucks in order to get 150,000 steel, and you need to buy 2 of those in order to get the 300,000 steel you need in order to buy all the heroes. So they want me to shell out $300 to shortcut this 6-month plus long process of just 33 steel, 63 steel a game, a couple hundred per order, right? Process. They want me to spend all that money just to unlock all the heroes. And once again, not all the heroes. I could probably buy this and buy a few heroes, and that's going to be perfectly fine. But there's a lot of heroes that I want to play. And once again, this video is talking about totalities. It's going to cost a lot of money in order to get that. Now, I went a little bit further, and I went and took the time, which took a little bit of time because there's a lot of content in the game. Once again, a lot of content in the game. It's going to be a key point for later on, right? There's a lot of content in this game. I went and took the time in order to check out how much it's going to cost to buy every single emote, every single material, right? Every single outfit with steel, not the reputation ones, they're free. The executions, which there are a lot of executions since I've been away in the last 4 years. Like, holy shit, look at all of this at 7,000 a pop, right? And then you look at all the emotes at 5,000 a pop, and then they go up to 7,000, and then they go up to 10,000 a pop. There's just so many, right? You look at all of this, and then you look at all the signatures, all 5,000 a pop. Right, and I'm going to do a video, by the way, going over all of these because I haven't seen them. I haven't gone through and checked them all out. And oh yeah, by the way, with the effects, you have executions, free roam, combat. I haven't checked these, so I'm going to go through all the executions and do a video on that. I reckon it'd be fun to check them out for the very first time. But I went and teed all of them up, and it's going to cost you, if you want to get all of the appearances and all the cosmetics and all that sort of stuff for just the warden alone, it's going to cost just over 3.2 million steel. Now, keep in mind that the warden, right? If you look at the warden, oh, that's pretty cool. I'll put that on. Look at the warden with all of these things, right? Everyone has different ornaments per character. Like Peacekeeper has the her own Peacekeeper fucking ornaments that she's got over here, and so on and so forth. So everyone has different ornaments. I'm not sure. I can't remember if the execution. So, for example, if I go over here, if I buy this execution, right? I can't remember, or if there's like certain executions that aren't for the warden only, that if they will progress through all the heroes, right? So for example, if I go to my Berserker, if I go to a signature and I buy this one, right? Is this unlocked? Oh, I can actually get that. Number one. Hey, thank you. But let's say the Yule Tree. If I unlock the Yule Tree, is that unlocked for every single hero, or do I need to buy the Yule Tree for every single hero individually, right? That's something that I'm not quite sure of. But at $5,000, 5,000 steel a pop, that's a lot of Yule Tree that you're going to need to buy if it's not universal across all the characters. So keep that in mind. I'm not sure how much is crossed over between characters, but I went and tallied it all up for just the warden himself, and it came to 3.2 million steel to buy all of the executions, emote, signatures, effects, ornaments, materials, outfits, right? Now, not everyone's going to want every single thing, every execution, every ornament, every outfit. I understand that. But you think about it, if you buy a majority of them or a lot of them, it's going to cost a lot of steel. And then if you add all the heroes on top of it, it's going to cost you just over 3.5 million steel in order to get all of that plus all of the heroes. So all of that on one character and then all the heroes. 3.5 million steel, which equates to roughly $3,450 to kit out a single character and do all of that. Now, when you take into account how much content there is between all these characters, between all the executions, all the emotes, all the ornaments, all the material, everything like that, and just to buy all the heroes and everything with how much has been out since the game has been going for the last 8 years and the last 4 years since I've been here. When I was here, I had, on my old account, I had everyone except for Varangian Guard, Griffin, Kyoshin, because they weren't out yet, Zhang Yu, and then the mercenary faction heroes, Ocelotl and all that sort of stuff, right? These guys weren't out yet, but I still had everyone else because I was buying stuff incrementally as it was coming out, which was perfectly fine back then. So for a lot of you who've been playing the game since beta or like the last 3, 4, 5 years and everything, this isn't a problem for you, and this isn't targeted at you because, it still costs a lot of stuff if you want to get a whole bunch of stuff, but the amount of steel you get, remember, 33 for a jewel, around about that, 53, 63 for Dominion, and then, a couple 100 to 500 for a order is pitiful for brand new people joining the game like this or getting a brand new count and stuff to just get all the heroes and get all the cool stuff and just casually buy stuff. It's just the amount of steel you get isn't proportionate to how much content is in the game now. There's far too much content in the game for how little steel that they actually give you while you're playing the game and doing the game, going through the game. Like I said, I've been playing for a week now, and I've only managed to get over a week, and I've only managed to get 7,347 steel. And I've been doing my dominions, I've been doing my orders, I've been playing a bunch of jewels, and I'm getting nowhere in terms of getting the pirate. Like, it's taking fucking forever. And when you, like I said, take into account 3.5 million, God knows how much for everything total, right? But 3.5 million to get all the heroes and to get that is just, it's insanity for a brand new person to expect to grind their way through all of that. And then they're bumping the reps up to 80. Just to get to rep 80 is going to take fucking forever on a hero. And I know you're not supposed to rep 80 every single character. No one plays the game that much. I hope no one plays the game that much. I don't even know how many people, well, who has the most reps in general. That would be interesting to know. They should have like a leaderboard for reps. But getting to rep 80 when that comes out is going to take forever for someone who's brand new. Obviously, for people who already have rep 70s, it's going to take a little bit, but not as long. And then obviously to unlock everything through just passive steel, if you don't go into the shop and you don't spend a bunch of money, and that's a lot of money to start spending, right? If you don't start spending a whole bunch of money, it's going to take fucking forever, and that's going to put some people off, right? You tell someone who's brand new that they got to play for, a month or two just to unlock a character, and that's just, the rates at which you get steel is just too little. And quite honestly, it sucks balls. And no one wants to be out here sucking balls. But that's pretty much what I wanted to get across to Ubisoft if they end up watching this video. I don't know if they will or not, but they need to up how much steel people get. I know it's a business. I know they want to force people into, buying steel packs. And I know that they already do. They're already doing a great job by allowing you to purchase it with steel. Because once again, right, with Jormungandr and all that sort of stuff, if you go over here to buy all of this, right, with the Pirate Hero and Griffin, Kyoshin, Warmonger, Year 3 Pass, Marching Fire, there's more of them, holy shit, right? To buy a whole bunch of people, like Aphira and all that sort of stuff, it's like over $170, right, without the hero skins. It ends up being like close to $200. And yeah, you get a bunch of legacy outfits and all this sort of stuff, which is really, really cool. And it'd be good, that will cut down how much you're buying and stuff like that. But at the same time, spending over like $200 just to buy all these heroes and shortcut the grind of having to go through and just grind it out with steel, getting 33 steel, 53 steel, 63 steel, a couple 100 steel per order. Like, it's just insanity and not fucking worth it. And that's not to mention spending all of this on just raw steel itself. Like, that's just insane numbers there is what they want. And I know they want to make money, but they can still, like, I would be more willing to buy steel and shortcut something, right, if they just had it, right? So get pirate, if like, $12 for pirate, I'm perfectly fine. If they want me to spend $12, get pirate, and then that's it. Like, that's fine. I'm just selling the heroes individually. $12 is a bit steep for a hero, but selling the heroes individually, like 10, 15 bucks, whatever, I'm willing to spend that. That's fine, right? These passes here is all good. I have no problem with like $50 to get 4 heroes and all that sort of stuff. $50 to get 6 new heroes. Sure, why not? You want to do that? go for it. That's how they can make their money, so on and so forth. But when it comes to steel, $150 for 150,000 steel when you need 300,000 steel just to unlock all the heroes, and you need 3.2 million to unlock all the outfits and everything on one character, that's not. Nah, fuck that. Fuck that noise. But before this turns into a long ramble, that's where I'm going to leave it. I think I've made my point. It's insanity. Ubisoft needs to update how much steel you get from games and orders and increase that like a motherfucker. But that is the end of the video, guys. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and let me know your thoughts. I love reading and replying to all your comments. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell notification, which is important to get notified whenever I put out brand new videos and brand new streams. Please check out my Patreon. It's down below in the description box. It's the best way to support me and the channel. And with that said, I shall see you all in the next video. Have a good one, guys.